Maybe are we live now? Maybe. I think we are.
You think we're
I think
live?
we're live. We have nobody watching right now, but that's okay.
Uh,
We'll come in.
we're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, it just came on the big screen.
I've got two people here. That's good. It's
Hey,
Super Bowl Sunday. What can I
hey,
expect?
remember to hit that thumbs up.
Hit that thumbs up. We only got two people in here, two thumbs up, so that's wicked.
That's right.
Yeah. The Super Bowl Sunday. I know where everybody is right now.
Oh yeah.
I think it's safe to say we're not going to get a lot of people this Sunday
Now we'll get
watching.
maybe a lurker or two.
We'll get a lurker or two, but that's okay. I know halftime's about to come up. I don't know what the score is right now. When I left my TV, it was 10-0 for the Eagles. And halftime was about to. Oh,
Yeah.
Telka's here. How's it going, Telka?
Oh yeah, cool.
Um, well, four people in the house. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Let's try and rival
I'll
the
be right
Super
back.
Bowl stats. Not gonna happen. Yeah, halftime show for the Super Bowl is Kendrick Lamar. I have no interest in that, so I'm gonna go Sluice. Stacy's hanging out with me,
I'm here.
and before we get going, we're gonna play that intro, and then we will do some sluicing.
Under the pale moonlight, memories, cold hands dunk in icy streams, hunt for the fortune, done stitch up his dreams. Sluice box rattles with each golden gleam, and the dirt-rich water flows that Gola scheme. 403, he digs deep and wide. For his kid, he fights the mountain's pride, striking gold in that lonely span, a future bright in a worn-out land. Pan to pan till the sun sinks low, mud-caked clothes, a hard man's glow. His men's sweat mixing with dreams so high. 403 strikes it rich by nightfall's eye. Ghosts of miners sing in the stars shed light. Whispers of fortunes, they fight with their might. The 403 stands tall, hard, wild, free. Found the gold that sets his family free. 403, he digs deep and wide. For his kid, he fights the mountain's pride, striking gold in that lonely span, a future bright in a worn-out land. 403, he digs deep and wide. For his kid, and he fights the mountain's pride, striking gold in that lonely span, a future bright in a worn-out land.
There we go.
There you go. Well, we got 7 people in here on a Super Bowl Sunday. That's not bad.
Nice.
Make sure you hit that thumbs up. We really appreciate it. We're going to do some sluicing today. I'll show you my little setup. My toolbox sluice I just got kind of crap the bed. So yeah, we've got it all set up right there. You can see the little sluice box there.
Nice.
We'll run some dirt. Hello, Rob. How's it going, man? Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, Hobo Rob.
Thanks for stopping by on the Super Bowl Sunday. I know not everybody's a football fan, but there are quite a few of us in the Tread fam that are Super Bowl fans. So maybe I don't know if Stacy can keep us updated with the score.
Probably not. I'm on my phone. I might be able to flip on to YouTube or something and see what's going on.
Here, I can figure out. I can do it. I'm not on my phone. Super Bowl score because it
One of
should
these
be
days.
into halftime right now. It's 24-0 with a minute 35 left in the second quarter. So there you go. Peter
All right.
Patriots in the house. I know he's an Eagles fan, so he's a happy man right now. So that's awesome.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Our other bro in the 4-0, Nick Prospect in 406 is an Eagles fan. He's in the Super Bowl party right now. And
Hey,
he is
PA,
probably
how's it going?
just loving life right now. I left watching the Super Bowl to come do this stream, and I have no interest in the halftime show, Kendrick Lamar. I'm just not into that.
Mhm.
But some people are. So that's good on that. Mandy's Candy, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you guys hit that like button and that share button. I'd much appreciate it. We're going to do some sluicing. Mr. Stacy's going to watch that chat for me while I sluice. We got a toolbox sluiced and then the power supply crapped out on me, but I got a new one on Amazon. Right there. So it
But
works great.
you got when you called Big Daddy, he is replacing it. No questions asked. So
Oh yeah. Um I contacted Big Yard Prospecting and he like no questions asked, replaced it right away. He is so awesome to work with. He stands behind his stuff. So yeah, definitely quality product right there. So
you know
I'm
he
pretty
gets
excited.
parts from all over, and he can't guarantee. He can just replace. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Sometimes shit happens, and
yeah, that's right. Mahomes is rattled. He doesn't look like he's doing good in this game. I don't know. There's still lots of football to be played yet, so we will see what those Chiefs can do, or if those Eagles are gonna just take it all the way. We just don't know. Um, what do you think, Stacy? Should I get her going?
yeah,
Yeah.
turn some power on that.
Oh, and the
There we
water
go.
is flowing. It even has a little digital voltage
Nice.
meter on it. For Amazon buy, I'm not bad. I know it's made in China, as
Yeah,
most stuff is nowadays.
is what it is.
Is what it is. But I've kind of played with it a little bit, and it looks to be about 4.20. Funny enough, 420 is like the
Yeah.
magic number. I've got my little silicone brush. Now, the thing with this dream mat, out of there. I can't get air bubbles out of these little pockets.
You got Dawn in there
Yeah,
or Jet Dry?
I got some magic drop.
Yeah, put a little more magic drops in there. And then now turn your sluice way down,
Way down.
just for it's barely flowing over it and filling up. Now brush it real good. And as you're brushing it, turn it up. They come out of there yet?
No.
No?
A little bit, right? But not all of them. You're not gonna get all of them, though. But most of them, yeah. Most of them are okay. Yeah, we're good.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, put a drop of Dawn in there. I'm a firm believer in soap. You deal with bubbles, but
Yeah. Oh no, we're good. We are good. We are good. Awesome. So yeah. I don't know. I can't see how many people we got in here. We're down to 4. That's okay. People
Hey,
are coming in and out.
coming
You know,
in, out.
they're gonna do their thing. We're gonna do
We'll
our thing.
welcome them as they come in and say goodbye as they go out. You know, it's
Exactly. Halftime show's gonna be here. We'll get some more people during halftime. I'm pretty
yep.
sure. You know, the Eagles must be feeling pretty good going into halftime. There's 19 seconds left in the second quarter. You know. Oh yeah, look at that black sand. Oh, I need to turn that up. I can tell you right now. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, maybe. I like having a digital dial. I'll tell you that right now.
Do you?
The digital dial for the amount of voltage going through.
Huh. I just kind of my speed controller. It's just a knob, and I just kind of like when I set my sluice up and on the crick, slap
Yeah.
it in there like I do all the time and go, okay, nope, or that
Right?
looks good.
I'm the same way. This is the first time I've had anything digital in my setup here, and I'm liking it.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm liking
That's
it. Not bad.
that's too high. That's too much technology, man. Numbers.
It's hitting numbers.
No,
It hit,
wait. Is the electricity is that uh uh kilovolts or microvolts, or is that regular volts?
just, just regular volts, man. Just
Rock
regular volts.
Butcher.
How's it going, Jim? Jim's got
I
the
was
link
thinking
if he
about you
wants.
today, Jim.
Yeah, I think you guys could have a conversation if he's got the link. If you want, if he fed the horde already. I don't know if he's watching Super Bowl, but
Nope, he said he'd hop up here in a few minutes.
awesome. There you go.
More than welcome, man.
I'm surprised Mr. PA Patriot came in because I know he's a diehard Eagles fan.
Yep.
That's awesome. I sure appreciate that. I didn't want to go live at 6 because I know Dan usually goes live on Sundays.
Well, yeah, but he's probably didn't
But he's busy with Super Bowl today,
with the
so that's
Super Bowl. Yeah,
that's why I didn't mind going live today because
I
I have to
figured.
stuff.
I figured a lot of people wouldn't go live, or they would be doing, Super Bowl stuff and this and that,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
and
Yeah.
that's diehard sluicers, or it's
Well,
diehard, or maybe
right?
knuckleheads. I don't know.
Oh no, we're diehard losers. Yeah, I like that. That was good. Um, get my other little pan here ready to clean it up. So this stuff is Spider Mine stuff, just so you know.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Ooh.
this is the rest of my Spider Mine stuff.
Oh, you almost hate to run it, huh?
I do hate to run it. Oh god, my dog is growling at a picture of herself on my computer. Just
Oh, jeez.
there's a
But just
my,
think,
my
we know where
background.
there's more of that stuff, and we we're gonna have to drag down bags and bags.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot coming down next year. Let me
Every
tell you that.
50 to 100 pounds at least in one or two sleds coming down. I think the
Right.
sleds are going to be the easiest thing till we can get road access up there.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
And the worst is that last 100 yards with the full sled coming over all through all that downfall.
Yeah. Here we go. Look at me getting the layout. It's all happening and
Hey.
stuff. Look at us getting fancy over here.
Ooh.
Right. You can still see Stacy, that short bus rider, and you can still see me sluicing.
But
There you
yeah,
go.
that's the worst part about the whole thing is the last 100 yards.
Yeah. Going up or coming down,
Yep.
or both.
Well, if we come down the suicide slide, you just got to get the hell out of the way.
You just gotta get the hell out of the way. Yeah. Let's refresh this score. There you go. It's in halftime at 24-0 for the Eagles. 2 quarters left of football. Everybody's getting their wings and their beer. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are not happy people right now. The Swifters or the Swifties or whatever they're called.
Swifters and Swiftises, or yeah.
Right. Mahomes has thrown 3 interceptions at least, one of which led to a touchdown for the Eagles. Wow.
Ooh.
That is not wow. Mahomes is a pretty good quarterback. That's not like him to do that kind of stuff. I'm not saying I'm a fan of Kansas City because I'm not, but
Well,
he is a good quarterback.
and this is what, his first time in the big show?
No,
What I mean.
This is his 3rd time.
Oh, it's his third. Oh, I thought it was his first.
No, he's already won 2 Super Bowls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or more. I think he's only won 2. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I don't know,
Could
for
be
some
wrong.
reason in my brain it clicked that this was his first time in the big show. So
No, he's actually been here quite a bit. Man, there's a lot of black sand in this stuff. I just can't believe it.
a lot of that stinking ironstone up there.
Lots. I had to clean the water on this thing.
Yeah, we got to get Rock. If we can swing it, get Rock Butcher up there.
Right.
Somebody
Get Lard up
smarter than us.
Well, yeah. That doesn't say much. A lot of people are smarter than us, man.
Well, you know what I mean. It's okay. Somebody smarter with rocks than us.
Oh yeah.
And hope to God next year we ain't camping in that wonderful heat waves, huh?
What's that?
When we froze our what's off.
Right. Just playing with the speed a little bit.
And PA, this is from Spider Mine that we drug down off the top of the mountain.
Yeah, this is Spider-Man stuff that we love to work with.
The awesome claim that it is.
Using a dream mat that I haven't really used before.
And if you haven't seen any of the Spider Mine stuff, you check out Nick's channel, Travis's channel, and my channel. We got a bunch of it up there, a bunch of content on there.
And you see there's, well, I don't know if you can see it, but there's lots and lots and lots of black sand and magnetite and all kinds of stuff. Pyrite, there's amethyst up there, quartz crystals, you name it, it's up there.
Dorothy Richardson, how's it going?
Who's that?
Dorothy
Dorothy.
Richardson?
Yeah. How's it going, Dorothy? Thanks for stopping by. I was watching the Super Bowl, but decided no, I wanna do some sluicing. I got a lot of material I gotta go through.
And man, is it therapeutic. You know, just
Oh.
listening to the water. Well, the first time, then it makes you want to pee, but you know how
No.
it goes.
See, I've learned now I go to the washroom before I do a live stream if I know I'm sluicing, and then I'm good. Then it's just therapeutic after that.
That's right.
If anybody wants to join the panel, you can. The link is pinned at the top of the chat there. Just make sure you're decent. You can wear whatever jersey you're wearing. We don't care. Me and Stacy are not affiliated with any team.
Nope. Well, I am, but my team couldn't even beat the cheerleaders.
Yeah, same here. My team is wasn't even close this year to the Super Bowl.
Mine hit the playoffs, but that was about it.
Who's your team, Stacy?
San Diego or the
San
Chargers.
Diego. The Chargers.
I've been a
How did-
Chargers
how-
fan forever.
How did that happen?
Do what?
How did that happen?
I don't know. I just, when people were picking, I just went, hey, they got cool helmets.
Oh, there you go.
So, and I've never changed.
See, I'm a Seattle Seahawks guy because I like their logo.
Yeah. I went to school over in Seattle, but I've never been a
Alright.
Seattle fan.
So my question is, with this dream mat, I'm not this is my first time ever owning a dream mat, anything.
Mm-hmm.
It gets clogged up in here and kind of this area and in those little holes, right?
Are they spinning?
In the little holes?
Yeah. Are they
No, it's clogged up.
exchanging or are they just sitting there?
So down in the divots, it's exchanging and moving around, but in the little holes behind the little arrows, it's not. It's just sitting there.
Huh.
Should I
Well,
turn up the flow more?
I was going to say bump it just a little bit, just a touch. I've never ran Dream Mat. I'm sorry to say that when I first got into it, I did Rock Butcher saying knock knock.
Knock knock. Oh, yeah, there he is.
I
You wearing
did
pants, Jim?
the cardinal sin that I tell everybody, friends don't let friends use miner's moss, and I was using miner's moss.
Is Jim wearing pants?
I don't know. But he's usually behind a desk, so
You wearing pants, Jim?
I've been here for half an hour. Yeah, what's
Oh,
up?
shit.
No,
No, you
half a
haven't.
year actually.
Steven Stark, how you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by.
Steven Stark, how's it going?
Oh yeah, it's exchanging now a little bit more, but it's still not moving in those little holes.
Huh.
I'll try. Maybe I'll put another scoop.
Yeah, throw another scoop on it and see what happens.
I'm not familiar with green mat. I'm a silicone mat guy. Or mine is
Me too.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Dorothy. That's a dad joke.
They're clogged right up.
No, yeah.
Or a mom joke, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna clean it
Yeah.
and try it at a higher volume, maybe.
Yeah.
Give me a second, guys. You guys got the stage.
Yeah. Oh, Iron Antler's in there.
How's it going, Iron Antler?
Iron Antler. Been a while.
How's Jim doing?
Just hanging in there, buddy. You know,
Just hanging in, huh?
drinking whiskey, smoking crack cocaine. Everything's good.
Well, at least you're smoking the crack cocaine. You're not doing bumps off hookers' butts or anything.
That's right.
you know.
That's you know.
You
living
upscaled.
living the Canadian dream is what he's doing.
That's yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, you didn't hear it from me.
No, I'm. It's been Dad's taxi, and if Mom's not busy at her college there, she's working, and so I'm head chef, chief bottle washer,
Chief bottle washer.
All the above.
taxi driver. Yeah, you name it.
Senior
Maybe.
snowblower.
Yeah. On the plus side, Sarah gets her G2 in about 2 weeks' time, so she'll be able to drive the truck all by herself.
Okay,
Ooh.
wait.
So-
What's
Oh,
a G2?
Okay, we gotta. It's not like the old days where you and I went and got our, learners, and then we got our driver's license, and away
Right.
we went. Here now, it's G1, where for a full year, they're only allowed to drive as long as there's a licensed driver sitting in the front seat next to them.
Oh, okay.
And then, and they're not, and there's hours, like
Okay,
not during the nighttime and not
it's
on
a
the highway.
restricted,
Yeah,
just to
yeah,
give
yeah,
them
yeah.
some more time. Yeah,
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, but with the G2, once they get that, it's still restricted in terms of the hours and stuff. Like they're not allowed to drive it late at night, and especially on the highways and that. But they can drive by themselves. So
Oh, okay.
if she wants to go down to the grocery store, she could take. Here's the keys. Go.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever. Go to school. Drive her friends to school or whatever. So that's the G2, and she'll have that for a year. So that'll liberate us parents.
Oh,
a little
nice.
bit. And then, a year after that, she gets her full just general driver's license. So
Oh, okay.
I loved it when my kids got their license. It was like, freedom.
here's the key. Don't wreck the car.
Yeah.
That's why I'll give her. That's why I'll give her the truck. I'm not too worried about getting dents on my truck. They're not dents. They're memories.
Their memories.
Exactly.
I had a farm license at like 13.
A farm license?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could drive anything and
Yes.
everything, but I could only on dirt roads. And if
Yeah.
it was on an asphalt road, I could only drive a quarter mile.
We had that. We have the same thing in Canada, at least in Ontario, Trav.
No, I just
farm
drove,
licenses.
man.
'Cause I grew up in Cowshit Valley, and my buddies were all at 13, 14. They drive their dad's truck.
Oh, yeah.
The cops, of course, back then too. It's the cops are like, oh, there's Tommy's son driving.
Right.
Like the cops are like, oh, yeah, kid can drive. Who cares?
Or you see the little kid behind a big steering wheel cutting across, going to the next field with, a bale wagon. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's not cruising downtown in a bale wagon.
No.
I'm playing with the speed a little bit.
You getting anything there, Trav? Dan's
Yeah, I'm
asking
just
me.
playing.
PvP.
I'm just playing with the speed a bit to try and figure out
Mhm.
if it's exchanging properly.
This is only the second time he's used it, PA.
Not
Is
exactly
that
sure.
that's one of those toolbox sluices?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Not grease. Who makes those? Not grease monkey.
Backyard prospect.
Backyard
yeah.
prospecting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out this green mat. I've never
What do you pay for that? If you don't mind me asking.
176.
Okay.
I love the setup. Like
It's a
everything
cool
about
little unit.
Mm-hmm.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not sure about the dream mat part.
Yeah, me either.
I don't know. That one that I've got. Mine looks very similar to yours, but it's bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the big loops?
Yeah, but it's also like it's a bigger.
Oh, it's
sluice
longer.
overall.
Okay.
It's over in the corner. Actually, I could go get it. But we used that up in Beardmore when remember all that crazy dirt I sent you guys.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
When I was teaching the young geologists on the crew how to pan, I brought that up there, and my daughter was up with me, my eldest daughter, and we stuck that little sluice in the creek, and I ran a 5-gallon pail through that sluice in the time it took those guys to pan a single pan. Like it was,
Oh, geez.
it was really good. We got a couple of there was teeny tiny fly poop sitting in the bottom of
Hey,
it. Nothing serious, but
I don't know if he puts an adventure sluice in there. I'm not sure exactly what. I know it's just a little dream mat sluice.
Yeah.
yeah.
What's the question?
Oh, Dan was asked if that was an adventure sluice.
I think
no.
that's the one that I've got.
Yours, the a little longer one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you what it is.
Hang on, I'll go get it. I know exactly where it's at amongst all my trash over there in my workshop.
Yeah. Gold Rat High Bankers.
Gold Rat High Banker. Okay. Trav, you got some pay dirt right there underneath that little lip. Stick your pan underneath there and wash that down. Or, yep, we're in.
So
There you go.
There's mine.
Oh.
And it's got the little ones up at the
Oh,
top.
you got little and big. Okay.
And then big at the bottom. And they get bigger. Like
Oh.
there's three sizes as you go down. Yeah, works good. Works good. That's for sure. Prospector Dream Mat. Pioneers in fine gold recovery.
I'm not sure. So we'll try this again.
They sent me that for free, believe it or not.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Hey,
I met him on a live. Dan, I think his name is Dan or Don, one of the owners, at any rate. And yeah, he says he asked me for my address. He says I'm going to send you a treat. That's what I got.
Ooh,
Oh. Nice.
Yeah.
nothing wrong with the treat.
Nope.
I emailed them once and asked them a couple of questions, and they got kind of grumpy and snippy with me, and so I just have never asked or talked to them again. But hey, each their own.
Yeah.
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 Just trying to get rid of all the little air bubbles. in these little pockets.
Yeah. No shortage of those.
No, that's why I like silicone.
That was funny as hell. That time I was teaching the young geos how to pan for gold, and all of a sudden the game warden rolls up because we're all standing, sort of knee deep in the creek kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he comes down. And he's like, "Geez, I drove across the bridge and I thought you guys were fishing. What are you doing?" So
What does it look like?
I told him, I said, "Well, I'm teaching these guys how to pan for gold." And really? Yeah. And I said, "You want to try it?" He's like, "Sure." And
Yeah.
he got right in the water, man. I mean, boots and all, you know. I mean,
Oh,
he was
nice.
in there. Yeah, he was in there. He says, "Boys, this is the most fun I've had in 2 weeks." He said. So,
There we go.
Cool.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
yeah.
And I bet you that guy, that game warden, probably has a pan in his truck still today.
He probably does. He probably does.
Probably.
I'm gonna go try this creek. Here, let's go.
Yep.
I'm gonna try that creek. Yeah, he gave me his business. I've still got his business card. He
I
says,
got
if you
15 minutes. I'll just hit this little spot over here.
yeah,
I've had a couple game wardens come in. Still to this day, they still pan on my claims.
Yep.
Oh yeah. It's
And you
good
get
when
to-
you're friends with those guys.
Oh yeah, and
Well,
you get to know them,
yeah. I mean, it's good if you're friends with them.
and they show up. Hey, you finding anything? Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Any problems? No. And okay. Have a good night.
Well, they're keen on prospectors, because the thing is that they realize that most prospectors, we're not poachers.
No.
You know what I mean? And we're
And
the
we're
first
cleaning up a lot.
ones, but we also were very observant. You know.
Yes.
And so the thing is, like, did you see anything? That's why he gave me his business card. He's like, you see anything out there, give me a call.
Yep.
And it's like, because they know that we're that kind of person that's, you know, head on a swivel, and you're always
Looking. Yeah.
and you see something that's wrong, and it's like, Jesus, you know, that's not right. So
Not yet, PA. Not yet. Not fucking yet.
Well, like that.
An
What was it last year?
An
Had that
adventure
problem
sluice?
with.
No, this is that's the only sluice I have, PA. I don't know I think that's called an adventure sluice.
I think so.
Yeah.
There's a little piece in there. A couple of pieces.
It's not nearly as nice as the one you've got, Dan. You know, yours is a lot better than this one.
Oh man, Dan's got a nice little.
Yeah, Dan's
setup
got a
on this.
beautiful sluice setup.
Yeah.
But no, this is it's just. But you know what? For taking the kids out, you plunk that thing down in the creek, and you stick a little rock on top of it, and
Yep.
get kids to shovel stuff in. It's fun. It's
Yep.
fun. And it does. It catches the real fine gold, the super fine stuff. You do catch it. So
Hey, that's all we can ask.
yep, that's all we get up here.
Yeah.
That's all there's really left, anyways.
No, that's it. Exactly.
Those old guys were, well, some of them were pretty thorough, but
But the old timers
Awesome.
didn't have the technology and equipment we have today.
right.
Oh.
And a lot of them didn't want that little fine stuff. They wanted big stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, when you think about it, it was like what, $12 an ounce back then?
Yeah, $12 or whatever. They were
Yeah.
less even. You know, at some
Yeah.
points.
So give me the big stuff. I want it as much as I can get now. I don't care about this little little fine crap, you know?
They're more worried about the big payday.
Yep.
Even though fine gold weighs more, right? So
Yeah. Yeah.
Jim, you watching the game too?
I was, but now I'm downstairs, so I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Here, we'll see what the
What's the score now?
Still probably
Oh.
halftime.
still probably have time.
Holy jumping. The kids just opened the back door, and I feel it down here.
Yeah, still halftime.
Cold air coming down the stairs. Wow.
It must be halftime because PA's still here.
Yeah.
His team's winning, so
PA's a Eagles guy.
oh yeah, he's an Eagles guy.
I've never been a huge NFL fan, but I do enjoy watching the Super Bowl, because then you've got two really good teams playing against each other.
Right.
But, it's like
I
basketball.
have an adventure high banker there, PA.
I don't watch basketball either, but I'll watch the finals.
An adventure high banker.
Yep.
I haven't seen that yet.
Huh?
You haven't dragged down all your fun toys yet down
No.
here.
No, I haven't. Not yet.
Oh, geez.
Next season, man, I'll bring my hydrangea down. But I need a silicone mat for it.
No, we can do that.
Well. Gee whiz.
Well.
Yeah.
What about the silicone, man?
You got silicone mats coming out your ears up there.
Not the right size for that high banker, though.
What size you need?
I'll have to measure it up.
I haven't
All
seen
right.
that. I haven't seen that silicone mat. Who was it? Somebody won it, and then they said give it.
They
to
sent
me.
it to you. Yep. It's sitting right there.
Oh, that's why I haven't seen it yet. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha. Yeah, the mail up here's been really pooched ever since
And
they went on
when I
strike
went
around
when I
Christmas.
went to send it, they wouldn't accept it.
Yes, because there was a period of time because the Canadian Postal Service went on strike,
Yep.
and then they got so backlogged, it was like, okay, we're not taking anything from overseas. And yeah, so, but then Nick sent me something, Trav sent me something, and you've got the something you're supposed to send me. That's the one. Thanks for outing me. Yeah. Everybody wants to pause the video at that point in time, and you can send me a Christmas card.
That's right.
And no, but the none of those things have arrived, you know. And as a matter of fact, the one that Trav sent me got kicked back to him somehow,
Yeah, and it's
and he had to send it again. So
Yeah. I asked them
There
if
you
I
go.
had to pay postage again, and they're like, "Yeah." I'm like,
are
"But
you kidding me?
wow.
dude? Canada Post is so I'm done with it."
Well, I owe you a box of beer or some. Or
I'm
similar.
almost
What's that?
ready to.
I said, Trav, I owe you a box of beer or similar.
Yeah.
You guys,
Next time we get together.
you
Sounds
guys
good,
got
man.
UPS up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
UPS, FedEx.
Okay. I might just switch to that way
I think I am too. It's
Yeah.
probably cheaper.
because then I got, I love the, postal
it'll
service,
get
but
there.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
I'll
that that slab with the quartz vein from the Pura mine that I sent down to Nick. That took what, 3 weeks
Yeah.
or more? I could have driven it to him and handed it to him
I know. And
in
that's
like
why
3 days.
I've been holding off kind of sending it because,
Yeah.
with them being,
Yeah.
not delivering packages for how long
Mhm.
and how big of a backlog. And then that
Yeah.
big thing with you and Travis not getting just regular mail or whatever. I'm like, now wait a minute.
Yeah. You might actually want to hold off on sending it to me. Just save your money. Because I really don't need it for the next few months. You know what I mean? And it might be easier just for if we get together in the spring or something like that. Or if this thing down in Arizona, I end up needing other stuff, you could just parcel it all up and send it all down there too, right? And that'll be a lot cheaper than sending it to me. So save yourself the money and the time being, and don't worry about getting it to, because it's just going to sit on a shelf.
Because I was even talking with Trav. I was thinking, yeah, I got, wasn't sure on, what size or length or whatever that you were doing. And I was like, oh, I got a beat up a beat up sluice box. It's perfectly good. It just doesn't have a mat, and it's like 8 inches wide, about 5 foot long. I don't, Is he
Yeah.
going to throw it in the creek? Is he going to high bank it? Is he going to,
Good night, Dorothy. Thanks for stopping
Bye,
by.
Dorothy. Take care, Dorothy.
so, I was thinking about doing the whole, the
Mhm.
scenario.
Yeah. 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 Just hang on to it for the time being, and
Oh, yeah.
I'll get it.
It's a big chunk of aluminum in it. I don't think it's going anywhere.
Okay.
I dream of the same thing. That's the only crack addiction I have over
Yeah.
now. Yeah. Lots of bedrock on my new claim. I can't wait to get there. Oh my god.
That horseshoe one looks fun.
That's my new one.
That one really looks fun. There's a lot of moss to sample.
Oh yeah. And it's never been staked. Never been staked.
Really?
I'm the first one to stake it. I cannot believe it.
What about that one mine that you have all the book on? Is that open?
Yeah, it's open. I still gotta send that to you, Jim. You're talking about this book.
Yeah, the geology report.
Yeah.
That's a report on your project?
No, this is remember that one I found at a garage sale. Yeah.
Found at a
Who's that?
secondhand
Who's
store.
that from?
Secondhand store. Yeah, that's it.
Whoa, slow down. Adjacent Mineral Holdings. Lift it up. Who wrote it? Casa
Here, let
Resource
me get
Consultants.
better light on this. Give me a sec.
Casa
will.
Resource Consultants Limited.
Hang on.
Never heard of them.
Move over here. Let me switch this up. There. You can see me better now, aren't you?
Yep.
Oh,
Up a little higher.
Bull
Other
River
way.
Mine and Adjacent Mineral
Oh.
Holdings. Okay. Or reserves. Wow. That's the big word, the O. Okay.
yeah.
Bull River.
Remember I was showing you the maps and all that stuff, the geological report?
Yes. Yeah.
That's this, and I found it at a second home at a thrift store, basically.
Wow.
Yeah, and
And
it's this
it's
bull
still open.
this bull mine is right in between both of my claims in the gold belt thing in southeast BC in the East Kootenays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I got to send that to you and let you have a look at it.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll scan it and I'll send it to your email.
Yeah. If you could just scan it all to a PDF and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do it at work tomorrow
Yeah.
because I'm really interested in maybe chasing that too.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's all staked out and drilled and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's an old mining camp up there and everything. Like, I don't know why they haven't worked it, but it's been dead since the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
I think it has to do something with money. There's a lot of money and
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well,
if you could,
there's speak of the devil and he shall appear. There's Nick.
there's Nicaroni.
he's at a Super Bowl party though, eh? Gotta be.
Yeah, if Trav can just swoop in and pick that claim up for nothing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right. I'd love to own that property with all the shacks that mining company made. Holy. All right, we're in the third quarter of the Super Bowl.
Hobo Rob's talking about cracks in the bedrock filled with gold, and that's a very valid thing. One of the things that I found during my mechanical placer mining career is you always look under the tallest tree. The tallest tree, assuming you're on virgin ground. Okay, you got to be on virgin ground.
Right.
But when you're on virgin ground and you're looking, especially when you're looking at terrace benches going down to the creek, the tallest tree, the biggest tree, the reason it's there is because it's got the deepest roots.
Yep.
And the deepest roots means that there's a pothole in the bedrock. And I've done it 3 times. And every time when we've been sniffing about, when we're scratching and, trying to get, we need a couple of, another 500 carats of diamonds or whatever, 200 ounces of gold to get to the end of the month. It's like, well, there's that big tree right there. And let's go reach up with a bucket, knock this thing over.
Right.
And get down underneath it and dig until you get to the gravel. And all of a sudden you find exactly that. There's a pothole there. And man, oh man, do you make money off of those. It is crazy.
And that's why I'm below a big tree digging down underneath it.
That's it. I keep digging because it gets better the deeper you go. And yeah, because that's the hole that's the ultimate gravity trap, right?
And we think that little area up at Elk Creek, Butterfly, was where we're digging was a big holding pond. So I don't think they had ever dug it.
Yes. Yeah.
And just on the other side, that's where those big hand stacked walls are.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a big boulder field that they threw out of there.
That was their oversized one out there. Yeah.
So,
yeah, if they had a stacking pond or a decantation pond or something like that, it's quite possible that they identified what they thought was the low grade area. And
right.
They said, okay, fuck it. We're not going to mine this. That's going to be our pond area. And
because the first, you got your duff on top, and then it had about 2 foot of just real fine silt all through there. So that's why we're thinking it was a big pond back there. Yeah. And then they ran it.
Hang on a second. Hey, bud, can you, no, I don't want any more of those. Can you grab the 2 beers out of the fridge and bring them down for me, please?
Okay, well, I have to change my laundry first.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
I'm just going to leave those there because I know you're going to.
Sorry.
No.
Just arranging for beer delivery. And look at this. Yeah. I got my 3 pounds of jujubes today.
Oh, I thought those were gummy bears.
No, those are jujubes.
Jujubes, huh?
Jujubes. Yeah. And now that I'm a dad, I understand why my dad used to tell us kids that the black ones were his favorites.
Yeah.
That's because none of the kids like the black ones. Dad was like, okay, give me the black ones. So, I do the same with my kids now. I said, oh, the black ones are my favorite.
I'm not a big licorice, black
no,
licorice.
I'm not a huge fan of it either, but
but at least they saved you some.
That's right. That's right.
All right, Nick. Be good. Be safe.
Be safe, Nick.
Is the third quarter starting now? It's 24-0.
Yep. Third quarter.
Wow,
and it is
24-0, same as it was when it ended. Yeah. No points scored during the halftime.
So yeah, there's about a foot and a half of real fine silt sand on top of then the big cobble.
Okay.
So that's why we were thinking that's why.
That was their. Thank you. That was they pumped probably a decantation pond or something there.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, that's one of the things I really like to do when I go to look at these old mine sites. Is I kind of you got to walk around them a little bit and everything, and then you got to get up on the side of the hill, hopefully somewhere, kind of look at it, and you can sort of visualize then where would I put the mill, where would I put, where's the mine for starters,
Right.
Where's the mill going to go, where's processing, how does it get from here to there, and where's the camp and where's the office, and that kind of thing. So yeah, I really enjoy looking at stuff like that. Like the old timers, they were not stupid.
No.
And you look at a lot of those old mills and they're all built on hillsides because gravity sucks, right?
Yep.
And nowadays we build our mills on these big flat concrete slabs, and we spend squillions of dollars on pumps that we have to keep replacing impellers on because you're moving it from here to there to there. Whereas in the old days, those guys who were so much more stupid than we were would just let it go boop, 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 down the hill, and
made gravity work for them.
And they didn't have to buy a pump at all.
Right.
Because
replace a board here and there.
Because our engineers are just so damn smart.
Yeah.
And yep. Nuts.
One guy that I like to see, like to watch every now and then is the guy who bought what is that? Sarah Gordo.
Yeah. Yeah, that ginger dude there.
Who's been living up there for 3 or 4 years.
Yeah. Good on him. It's funny. I keep looking at him, wondering why he's still alive. The shenanigans he gets into underground, but he's got an angel on his shoulder, I suppose. There's been a couple of times he's done things that I've done some stupid shit underground. And there's times I've looked at him and gone,
wow.
Look, dude, don't touch that.
No.
Don't touch
that. Don't lick that rock.
Anyway, but no, it's funny. I would love to go up and meet him. And
what's his name? Brent something.
Brent or something like that.
Yeah. I like watching him every now and then.
Yeah.
And then that other new guy that I found, the Glacial Gold Hunter. Did you find him, Travis?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I sent you the link, but
yeah, I got busy last night.
No, that's fine. He's a geologist that's up in Wisconsin. He's a younger guy, and he's sillier than a freaking shithouse rat. It's funny.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with Hobo Rob. Philly has Casey's number tonight. I think we know who our winner of the Lombardi is going to be.
Game ain't over. You always got to remember that.
Right. I don't know, man.
I've seen bigger comebacks.
They sell you the whole seat, but you're only going to need the front edge.
That's it. Sunday.
Yep. I watched back when I was in university. My dad came down to Toronto, and we watched. It was Hamilton played. Was it BC? I think. Or Hamilton played the Eskimos. Maybe it was in the Grey Cup. So the Canadian Football League, same thing as kind of the Grey Cup or the Super Bowl, but much older.
Much older.
And there was like 24 points were scored in the last 4 minutes of the game.
Wow.
It was nuts.
That's
Like
crazy.
it was crazy. The it's like guys literally were on the edge of the seats, and the crazy plays that were being done, and it's not like when they're playing the gridiron and it's just like the team that's winning is just going to ground the ball and let the clock run out kind of thing. It would,
Right.
No. This was all pass.
They played the game.
and,
It wasn't
played-
wear the clock down.
That's exactly, yeah. And
Well, I'll tell you right now, this is exactly what Mahomes is going to say to his team at the end of the fourth if they're still down.
Gatorade not only quenches your thirst better, it tastes better too, idiot.
You're drinking the wrong water.
Gatorade.
H2O.
Gatorade.
H2O.
Water sucks. It really, really sucks. Water sucks.
No, stop
It
saying
really, really
There you go. You gotta have a little bit of water, boy.
Gatorade.
Gatorade.
Jet dry. No, Dawn.
Dawn.
Jet dry sucks.
It really, really does.
Done when you got clay. Get dry when you don't. All right, come on, guys, get in there. Help yourself.
I want the red one in the back.
Okay.
Tarantulas! I'll save you, baby burps a lot! Spider burps!
You know what we need? Jim Delight is mining camp.
Jujubes?
We haven't had that mining light on for a while.
A lamp, sure, but I don't have a lighter.
Oh,
Oh.
use your sparking personality.
Jesus.
Here, have a jujube.
Here. Wait, here. Okay. Here, hold the candle up.
I'll hold the lamp up.
I'm hungry.
Look, you can have potato chips now, or if you wait 10 minutes, you can have all the brains you can eat.
I want both.
H2O.
We need to get a spider mine rock over to Jim for he can get hands on that.
There might be a spider mine rock in his bag coming with the amulite.
Oh,
Just saying.
then he can have hands on and tell us that we're idiots to even think about this. No,
Well, I don't know. It was one sample of, because it's a big. I don't think it was the best sample, to be honest with you.
well,
Hang on.
it gives them an idea of
Be right
kind of
back.
what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
All right. So, what's your impression of your toolbox sluice? I think it's pretty cool.
I love
not-
the tool.
I'm not the biggest fan of the Dream Mat, but you know,
So, I would say the toolbox sluice itself is awesome. The only thing I would change is the actual little sluice box.
okay.
I'd maybe make it a little bit longer and I wouldn't have Dream Mat in it. That's just my opinion, but
Yeah, it's
then again, I've never really worked with Dream Mat before, so I can't really say until I work with it more.
yeah. And you were a miner's moss guy.
Yeah.
Sorry, War Department just got home from her overtime shift.
Oh,
Understandable.
all right, Jim. You out?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
No. Just had to
Gotta
come
go.
down.
Again.
And she didn't want to do the hugs and kiss thing, wearing her dirty scrubs on
No.
live YouTube.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, I'm almost done this pan, and then we will pan it.
Jim's like, ooh, I got a nurse. Brr.
So I keep telling her, man, you know what? It's been years since I dated a college chick.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo!
All I can hear is, "Oh, Jimmy."
Good boy.
Yeah, that's right. Good boy. Good boy. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Almost done. Man, there's so much black sand in this stuff. It's crazy.
oh, Jim, you might have a piece of rock from Spider Mine coming your way.
Oh, okay.
Then
It
you'll have hands on and go, oh, you guys are idiots, or cool.
It might be in the bag or not in the bag of Amulite, but in the package with Amulite.
I would never say, you guys are a bunch of total idiots. I would say, that's interesting.
No,
I've never seen that before.
we would
It's
expect you.
possible that this could happen.
It's really not the best sample that Stacy gave me to give you.
That's
Yeah.
all right. That's all right. That's all right. I'm sure it's interesting. If there's that much
It is.
sulfite in there, there's got to be something going on.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting.
And that was off that right hand side, so we think it's the where they stack the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see it because it says Spider Mine in Stacy's writing.
Gotcha.
Because I remember him giving me that little baggie to send me here. So.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen enough samples that you guys showed me, but online. But it's a completely different thing to actually hold it in your hand and look at it. And
Right.
Yeah. This will be there next week. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Yeah. If God willing and the Postal Service, huh?
Mhm.
With the Canadian Postal Service, you never know. As bad as the Liberals.
Who's in charge of that Postal Service? Trudeau?
Yeah, that's the Postal Service is federal. Yeah,
Yep.
it's not provincial. Same as in the U.S.
Yeah, same in the U.S.
Speaking of, Trudeau and all that, I don't know if you know this, but we're having a provincial election here at the end of the month.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Doug Ford called a quickie, and I had the first ones to come to my door was the NDP, and who actually she was the elected New Democratic Party are the total socialists, but typically they're the ones that the unions support because they're all about the little man and the worker, but unfortunately they're also like fuck big industry and all that kind of stuff. And so anyway, the NDP showed up and I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, thanks, but yeah, I'm not voting for you. And then today, our actual guy showed up at my front door for
Oh, really?
for the PC party, the conservatives, like
Napoleon?
your version of no, the provincial guy. His name is Dumas, and Dumas, dumbass, but it's Dumas. They're a big name up in the north. They're into mining and forestry and heavy equipment and all that kind of stuff. And but he's the conservative member, and which is kind of like your Republicans, okay?
Oh, okay.
And that's who I'll be voting for anyway. But so anyway, I says, oh, thank God you finally showed up. I says, I'm nothing but NDP that knocking on my door asking for, and he says, oh, great, that's great, thanks. He says, do you mind if I put a sign up on your lawn? And I was thinking, it's like one of those like two little wires.
Yeah, the little, yeah.
Kind of thing. I said, yeah, go ahead, go do that, and by the way, I told him, I says, when you're talking to Doug Ford next time, who's our premier of our province, he's the guy in charge of the province. When a week ago, when Trump was talking about tariffs, the first thing that Ford did was he canceled the contract that Ontario did with Starlink to provide internet to the northern communities.
Mm-hmm.
And because they had put it out to tender last year, and Starlink had bid, and then there was a Canadian company that could provide the same service, similar service, but it was more expensive. And they went with the less expensive option, which was Starlink. And so Ford canceled the Starlink contract. And then it was like, Ontario guys are like, yeah, man, go Canada. And as soon as Trump backed off his tariffs, Doug Ford allowed the contract to go forward again. And we're all like, dude, what the fuck? Like, it's, anyway, it's a Canadian thing, I suppose. But he should have stuck to his guns. Looking at what Musk is doing to you guys right now, like, he should have stuck to his guns and canceled it. So anyway, I told this guy as he's banging this sign into my front lawn, I said, well, you talk to Doug Ford, you tell him to throw that fucking Starlink thing out the door. He says, hey, not a problem. He says he's coming up here in a week and we could all talk to him about it. So I'll be there to talk to him about it for sure.
Cool.
So it's like, you know what? First Lady Trump can go fuck herself. Elonia Musk.
Well, did you? And we don't really do politics.
No.
And this was a thing that happened today. Trump on his way to the Super Bowl, because he was there or is there.
I heard he was
renamed the Gulf officially.
Oh, the Gulf of America?
Yep.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
He signed an executive order saying that's the Gulf of America now.
All right. Good for him.
Good for him. Exactly.
The rest of the world is going to amend their
amend the maps,
amend their geography books.
Yep.
Yeah. Or not.
It's a name,
That's it.
Drill the shit out of it and let's pump some oil. I don't care.
Well, yeah, I mean, in the big picture,
Yeah.
What do you, like, just think about the optics of the whole thing, right? Another oil rig shits itself in the middle of the Gulf. Do you want to hear environmental disaster in the Gulf of America? Or do you want to hear environmental disaster in the Gulf of Mexico? It's like, It's objects, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know,
It's yeah, whatever. Yeah.
yeah. You know, like, gee whiz.
Right.
Who cares?
Yeah.
I just hope that we build a set of really, really solid friggin' industrial bases on either end of the Northwest Passage sometime in the next 5 years, because we're gonna need them.
Yep. For both sides, you know, really.
And for the environment too.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, I mean, who knows who's tramping through there? Not like we're going to restrict traffic or anything,
Yeah.
but let's make sure you're not going to destroy the Arctic.
Right.
Well, yeah, we need to secure our north.
If I'm not allowed to run an ATV across the tundra in the summertime in the Arctic, you're not allowed to drop engine oil out the arse end of your fucking ship going past that island. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, let's all, you know, play nice. You know, that's my theory is let's all play nice and we'll all get together and whatever, you know.
Mhm.
I wish it was that easy.
And you know, it's not the 51st state or any, but you know, us two coming together, we have a quarter of the world, the northern hemisphere, and you know, watch us go. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Well, it makes a lot more sense for us to be friends than enemies.
That's true. That's 100% true.
And we're not going to be enemies, right?
No.
It's just Trump being Trump.
You know, it's all about the flexing and see who can get away with what and when, how. It's the politics of things, and we all know it happens. And at the end of the day, we're all still friends.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's just it, right?
Steven
A line in
starts
the dirt.
heading out. Good night, Steven.
Night,
Yeah,
Steve.
night, Steve.
Drill, baby, drill. I'm all for that.
You know, a
Ooh.
line in the dirt. It's a line in the dirt. Come
Yep.
on. You know,
That's right. You guys better start drilling because we're about to turn off our oil to you.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Well, we turned off our oil, and you probably might want to think about retooling your refineries as well, because you can't put West Texas Intermediate through your Midwestern mills.
yeah.
It's like running gasoline in a diesel engine. It doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Yeah.
So, okay, here's a geology question
Uh-huh.
for you. So the crude up in Alberta,
Mm-hmm.
is it like the dark crude? Like, let's say I'm just using this as an analogy, like used motor oil and what they have down in Texas, like vegetable oil, or is it vice versa?
Okay, you're asking a hard rock guy, so I'm going to paraphrase right at the beginning. I'm going to say I'm a hard rock guy. I'm not qualified to answer that. But from what I understand, yes. The stuff that comes out of the tar sands is pretty nasty stuff.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
pretty thick and very sulfur rich. And it requires extra special treatment, which is why the Midwestern in the U.S., the Midwestern refineries, and some of the ones down in Texas that we pump to are designed specifically to deal with that type of oil. Whereas the not all the oil that comes out of Canada is like that. Like some of the stuff we pump out of the ground is much sweeter. But they say sweeter is the word. The Texas stuff's a lot sweeter. Yeah. So yeah, it requires. That's about as far as my understanding of the whole thing goes.
I was trying to go to a smarter guy than I am.
Yeah, and I'm directing you on to people that are smarter than me because that's as far as my knowledge goes. I know that our stuff is dark and stinky, but we've got more of it than anybody else in the whole wide world has. So
Okay.
it's like okay. You know.
Hey, I dig holes in the dirt, and
Yeah, exactly.
So do I.
And
So
I
do
chop up a bunch of lumber a lot at work. So,
yeah. No, I'm a hard rock guy. You ask me ounces per ton and how you're going to deal with this kind of ore and that kind of, I could tell you to the T. But when you're talking about soft rock stuff like oil, I am not your dude. I remember back in university, I was in like, I don't know, third year, I guess. And a guy from Imperial Oil came in. Esso, they used to be called back in the day, Trav. I don't know if you remember, but Imperial Oil.
So I remember Esso, yeah.
And he came in to the geology class and he put on a little slideshow. And he wanted to know why nobody from the University of Toronto had applied to Imperial Oil in the last 3 years. Like their human resources department did this study and found that nobody, and I think the primary reason was we had no soft rock professors.
Okay.
They were all, we did have, sedimentology and paleontology professors, but there were none that were, like I never learned about how oil forms and
fracking or that kind of stuff.
No, I never learned any of that in university. And he wanted to know why. And so I asked him, when it came to question time kind of thing. And because I'm a bush guy, right?
Yeah.
I grew up in a small town. I grew up in the woods and I live in the woods and I love working in the woods. And to this day, that's why I don't want to sit in an office and be corporate. I want to be out there on the pointy end and have fun and shoot some birds and whatever.
Yeah.
And
grouse with a rock.
Exactly. And I asked him, I says, well, okay, can you, I asked him, like, how much time do you actually spend out there prospecting, doing the work? And he says, oh, he says, you go out maybe for 1 month, 2 months, and you'll do a seismic survey, and then you'll spend the next 10 months sitting in an office studying it.
Yeah, no.
And I was like,
nah.
Soft rock lost me just like that. I was, fuck that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. My office is standing next to a planer and eating sawdust and
exactly
hitting things with grease and then hearing a big bang and slam and really bad noises and run over there and hit the stop button and, oh my God, and the bearings all blowed up and or knives are all like stuck through the wall or
as long as the new hire is not cut to shreds, you're okay.
Yeah. Duck. Yeah, but one of our best planers, Planer 1, is made in Canada back in the I think it's the 40s.
Okay.
I don't doubt that.
I don't remember the name of it, and I'll send you a picture of it. But that thing is just a monster. Just we can hog down like 2x12s down to 2x8s. Just one every like 16 seconds is just powered through there.
Where's all your lumber from, Stacy?
Everywhere. You name it.
Where's most of your lumber from?
And we get a bunch of from Trout Creek lumber. Used to get a ton from Pyramid, which is here in Montana, Seeley Lake. They closed down because because they haven't put up any new housing districts in 30 years, but
There you
we
go.
won't get into that. But all over, we get a bunch from Canada too. Hey,
you guys.
nice.
Not bad. Can you see it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one piece looks kind of wiry.
Yeah, there's some wiry stuff in there.
That big black one right in the middle that's got a lot of iron stain on it.
It's yeah, we're going out of focus now.
Not bad, eh?
Yeah.
Look at that. It's all over. Nice.
Yeah. There's probably
I know you got a scale.
I know I have a scale, but I'm not drying it tonight.
Yeah,
Not
Texas
doing it,
Sweet
Steve.
Light Crude. Yeah.
And my snuffer bottle's downstairs. Shit. All right. So that's good.
Go get it. Stacy and I will keep the crew entertained.
And that's right.
Yep.
Out of here.
Our sprightly conversation.
That's right.
You really want me to dry it?
No.
You got to drive to do what?
No, dry it and wait.
Try it. No.
Well, yeah, huh?
Oh,
No.
okay.
Come on, you got to use that newfangled cup dryer thing. Come
is it
on. We got to use all the
34 to
bells and
nothing?
whistles.
Is it 34-0?
That's what Hobo Rob says.
Is
No,
it?
it's not. It is not. Is it?
I don't know. Come on.
Oh,
Is there
God.
anybody?
Yeah,
There's
look
still
at this.
people in chat, isn't there?
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Let me fix the screen. I don't need to be up here. But there we
Taco
go.
burps. My
It's not
tacos
4
are
people yet.
waiting on me.
We've been staying steady at 4 people the whole freaking. Oh, 34-6.
Oh, 34-6. What,
Wow.
they missed the conversion? Or they were trying for a 2-point conversion and they failed. Oh my God.
34-6, and there's 14 minutes and 14 seconds left in the fourth. Oh. I think those Eagles are soaring to the Lombardi.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. Hour and a half? Not bad. 2 days of going live in a row. And then tomorrow with Red Dirt Nation, and I'm done for a while. Luke Duke Outdoors. How's it going, Luke Duke? Looks like I need to wrench you up.
Luke Duke.
Never seen Luke Duke in here before.
Oh, where's Daisy at? She'd be pretty saggy now by this age.
What's that?
I say she'd be pretty saggy now.
Luke Duke. I don't even see him.
Oh, had to go hit the bathroom.
All good, man.
Oh, there's Little Hammer behind me. What's he doing?
No.
Little Henry.
Wait.
Looking for something. You can't hear you. I got my headphones on.
Oh.
Luke Duke.
Oh, he's looking for his weapon. His airsoft weapon. He's gonna go up and shoot his daughter, his sisters.
Oh.
Gonna whack his sister.
Good night, Steven Stark. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and that share button if you guys can.
They
Appreciate
got the
it.
game on PBS. Wow.
And I was watching the game on my pirated Amazon Fire Stick.
We get it. We got it on live TV upstairs. Like,
Oh, do you? I know, but I've been watching like the U.S. commercials and everything too.
oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We got a
But I
couple
was-
of the U.S. commercials, which was funny, but not all of them. I saw a YouTube thing earlier today that had all of the U.S. commercials, all one after the other.
Yeah.
And Ben Affleck and you know, Meg Ryan and Billy Crystal redoing the scene where she has an orgasm. And,
Oh, really?
and it was for Hellman's mayonnaise, and she puts Hellman's mayonnaise on her. That's Joe would appreciate that.
Yeah.
Old Joe,
That's very
Gold
cool.
Eagle. He's all about the mayonnaise. He thinks that, you know, Miracle Whip is for sissies. And
Miracle Whip. No,
I hate Miracle Whip.
Hellman's.
yeah.
I hate Miracle Whip with passion.
Really? I love
No,
it.
I love Miracle Whip.
I love it.
My wife loves it, and my kids love it, and I'm just like, no, I'm a Hellman's guy.
Well, there's don't get me wrong. I mean, there's a time and a place, right?
Right.
You know, like there's some sandwiches that require Hellman's, and we
Yeah.
we have both in the fridge. You know, it's
Oh,
not
we
like,
got both in the fridge.
yeah. It's not
You
like I'm just like, no, I don't even mail.
Let's go with Miracle.
There's
So
always
they-
Miracle Whip up
We're
at,
gonna
up
do a
at
poll tomorrow
camp.
on Red Nation. Hellman's or Miracle Whip? We'll do a poll tomorrow night.
Right on. Yeah, let's do it.
We'll put it to the people. We may do a giveaway tomorrow night.
One jar.
Hey, Matt, there's Milwaukee Matt.
Hey, Matt.
Back.
Welcome
Matt
back
is
to
back.
the land of the free, buddy. Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah, we were talking to him earlier backstage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
See, I don't know. There's just something about this is basically what I think about Miracle Whip.
Strange story, Diane. Coming up next, can bees think? A new study confirms that no, they cannot.
I don't know. The tangy whip of Miracle Whip.
That's it. You got it. It's that tang, man.
Yep.
That tang.
Oh,
That's what that tang. Like when you make a BLT, it's got to be Miracle Whip
Yep.
because that tang cuts through the fat that's in the bacon,
Yep.
and it makes that sandwich sing. Yeah.
What kind of sandwich?
BLT.
BLT.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
when I make grilled cheese sandwiches, I put mayo instead of putting butter on the outside. I put
Yeah.
mayo on the
No,
outside.
I put
of the
Miracle
sandwich.
Whip.
Oh, really? No,
Yep.
I put mayo on the outside of those, and because I mean, what's okay? So, like, some people put butter on the outside of their grilled cheese sandwich, and you're grilling the bread, right? Well, what's mayo? Mayo's like vegetable, the tang,
Vegetable,
the thang.
eggs and
That's it.
eggs and
And
oil.
It's eggs and oil. That's all it
Yep.
is. And so you're getting that. You get the same crust, but you get a lot more flavor from the mayo than you would from using butter.
I like that tang. I guess.
I've never tried it. I've never tried with Miracle Whip. I'll
And
try one.
like potato salad needs
Miracle Whip.
mayo.
I agree with that
Yes.
one. For
My wife makes Mongolian potato salad, which is a bit different from North American potato salad, but it's wonderful. And she refuses to use Miracle Whip in
Right.
that. It
And-
must be mayo.
Right.
And
And
it's really, really good.
and there's certain things, like I like potato salad with the mayo. But a sandwich, I want Miracle Whip.
Well, good night, Matt.
You sure, Matt? You sure it's not the other way around? And
Ah,
you need a little bit of mama's
yeah.
mayo.
All right. So tomorrow we've got a big live stream happening. Prospecting 406 is going to be
He's got a big pay dirt coming, or a big pay dirt to do.
half of that gold is going to be mine because I'm going to be buying half of it, but Nick's going to be processing it all.
He's got like 5.5 grams. He's got
exactly. And then tomorrow we're going to do a couple of these. So we're going to give away. I don't know if you guys can see it.
But you got a quarter?
What the hell is that?
Yeah. Looks like a cat on there.
It's a wolf.
Oh, I was going to say, is that a cat or a coyote?
I don't think I've ever seen that coin in my life.
What's that?
Canadian, I saw Canada.
That's a Canadian 50-cent coin.
From what year?
It's a centennial coin. 1867 to 1967.
Oh, well, then I got to win that because I'm a centennial baby. Okay, forget it. Nobody else go in the event. I'm going to win that coin.
And I'm going to announce this all tomorrow. We are going to. I don't like this camera. It's very choppy, so I will turn it over to the other one. Huh? The other one is going to be this.
What do you got there?
Syrup.
Maple syrup.
Oh,
that looks like that's early spring maple syrup. That one.
It is early spring maple syrup. That one. Only a Canadian could tell that.
That's right.
There you go. Yeah. My internet is very laggy today. It must be really cold outside. Oh no, there we go. I'm good again. Right on. Well, we're going on 1 hour and 37 minutes, so that's good. I did pick up this peace dollar. It's really rubbed out, but
oh wow.
Denver. It's only worth probably the silver in it, but you know, is what it is. Here, you can probably see that. You've never seen one of these, Jim?
No, that's funny. I've got a couple of I've got the 67 quarter that's got the exhibition thing on it and all that kind of stuff, but I've never seen. No, never seen that.
Huh. I'm still waiting for that glow in the dark toonie yet. How rare are those?
They're pretty rare.
They're pretty rare.
Are they?
Well, it's a 50-cent piece, which they don't circulate. You know, when people get one, they put it in their closet and they forget about it, kind of thing.
I really wish America would get rid of the goddamn penny.
They will.
I really do. Just
they will.
end it.
One day they will.
They will. Canada got rid of it because it cost them. It was it cost them 3 cents to punch.
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 cents to make a damn penny here in America.
You know, yeah. And it's like, what's the point? And so now, like when I walk into a store, we don't have pennies anymore. So say I buy $10.04 worth of something.
Just round it up.
If I'm paying cash, they'll ask me for $10.05.
Yeah.
Or if it's $10.03, then they'll round it down to $10. Like, you know, if I'm paying cash. If I'm paying debit on my card, then it's precise, like you pay to the penny. But yeah, if you're paying cash, they just round up and down to the nearest 5.
Yeah, just get rid of that stupid pen.
Yeah.
You know, pennies are cool. You know, and when I was a kid, I collected pennies
Mm-hmm.
because you know you always had pennies, and you could always find a penny laying on the ground, and you know, and they were cool. Oh, found one, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, enough's enough.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that being said, we're at exactly an hour and 40 minutes on the dot. We're going to end this one. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you at Red Dirt Nation tomorrow at 6 o'clock. With
I got
a
dirt
lot of-
thawing in the bathtub right now.
I'm not doing any sluicing. I did the last 2 days, so now it's up to Stacy and Nick. I'll watch the chat. We'll do some giveaways. We'll do some gold porn and all that good stuff. So yeah. With that, everybody, we'll see you tomorrow night, 6 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Hopefully, these two boys can join us. Well, I know Forrest Minor, Jim. Hopefully, you can stop by.
Yep. I'll be
Yep.
there.
Please,
Should be.
Jim.
Should be.
With
Give
that,
us your
have a good night,
guidance.
everybody.
Sensei.
Go Eagles, go. Yeah, have a good night.
All right.